Good morning, everybody, and welcome. I see Hasso and I see Geert already. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, guys, I'm impressed. It's done a lot of nice, good changes. Had a bit of a chat with Laminar on their Facebook page last night. That was interesting. That we actually spoke there. I'll use the official channels to speak to them to report some bugs and stuff, because I had a hell of a time yesterday with my AMD graphics, but like I said to them, I think it's third-party stuff that's causing the problem. So what you are seeing now is 12.1 beta 2, but you can see there's no ortho, there's no third-party stuff, nothing. This is literally the only third-party involved now is the Zibomod and also EHEH and then ActiveSky. The rest, everything is vanilla. There is no scenery added, no libraries, a couple of small plugins that I just need for the Zibo and for my own purposes. But there's the massive...
Manchester traffic stock share last night, we are pushing back.
The massive amount of plugins and scenery and all kinds of other add-ons that I have in the other one, that's causing the problem, because I've got 2 copies of X-Plane. That is no bearing here. So yesterday when I discovered the bug that Zibo fixed in Fix 22 about the losing of the cruise altitude in flight after some time, was done in this version of X-Plane. I mean, the whole flight was 3 hours and 35 minutes. And it performed really well, really well. So anyway, in terms of this flight, I'm so used to Manchester using 23 left, that runway over there. For takeoffs this morning, I see on the radar box they're using 05 left, so we all had to change our plans. Fair warning to anybody who wants to attempt to do this flight, guys, please be aware there is a trick about the approach. I'll try and explain it for you quickly.
Any traffic wants to taxi can.
Right, there's obviously an overlap. You can see the green line and you can see the orange. The green is the star and the orange is the approach. And you have to change this manually in your legs page, or at least make sure that the message got through to the Zibomod if you want to fly this, eh? And on that note, let's start setting up.
I'm coming back, Nico.
That's fine, Hakan.
Ground to flight deck. I can now see where you want to go. Just call me through the menu when you're ready.
Right, I forgot this is my beta, so I just need to copy all my flight plans and the other stuff. Just stand by a minute. Copy. Let's get this thing powered up before we lose power. It won't lose it that fast, I'm just saying. And copy the flight plan and overwrite it. Alright, because if we do the whole loading now, it's going to load the wrong thing.
Ground to flight deck hose is connected and starting refueling.
Alright, so now that's better. Oh, I forgot to update the nav database again. Nice. Flight SuperChat, good morning. All right, so in my last stream, we started and we briefly touched on this thing. I want to show you. Again, under view, you've got the screenshot control thing. You guys must make sure that your auto exposure is enabled. Now, for me, I like to hide the data outputs and stuff when I take my screenshots. I don't want to see the stuff on my screenshots. For some reason, it doesn't remember this. But look, if you look around, look at that little ball, how it changes the exposure. And I think that's one of the nice things about this new version of X-Plane. The cockpit isn't as dark as it used to be because it fixes the exposure quite better. So you guys must remember about this tool. And I do apologize. I don't know what has happened. I think I need more coffee. I was perfectly fine until the stream started. I think it's because I'm starting to speak now and my nose is kind of blocked. I keep on yawning. I hope it doesn't really come through on the mic here, but forgive me if you can hear that. It's a silly pest of a thing all of a sudden. Yeah, it's very helpful, eh?
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, no, I need more coffee. I only had one cup this full. I actually worked this morning as well. So this is why I find it funny, because I've been dealing with customers and I've been fine. I've been sitting here talking with the guys on Discord. Hakan was also here with me. I don't know if he's coming back. He said so. Yeah, well, he's flying, so he needs to come back. Yeah, it was fine. It's just all of a sudden. I think it's because I start to speak so much. ILSX, but that's what, clicked the wrong one. Can you believe it? ILSX03, right? IPT2D.
This is Turkish Airlines 982. We are taxiing to runway 05 left holding point.
There you go. Just take a screenshot quickly. Right, so let's step through and go see what happened in the Zibomod on that approach. Damn it. Yeah, you see, look, it's completely confused. So what happens is, from that star, well, that waypoint is not a star, that waypoint, it just looks like a star. We don't want to go there, turn around, come back, and then fly the approach. So we need to get rid of EHOJI. That one we need to get rid of. So we want IPTAS on IPTAS. And then we want to execute it.
Airline 171, stand 15, waiting for traffic to pass and then pushing back and starting engines, Airline 171.
That is perfect. Alright, so I'm not going to go too fast. We've got a restriction on the takeoff anyway. We need to stay below 5,000 until we get to DESIG. So let's take it easy. We don't need all that raw power. Come on.
Ready for pre-flight procedure.
I'm at holding point, Nico. I'm making some coffee, okay?
100%.
Ground to flight deck, the tug is driving up.
Captain Hudson on the fasten seatbelt sign. We directed all passengers to exit at this time of please fasten your seatbelt. Just as a reminder, we cannot leave the gate until all gear and items are properly put away. All overhead bins are closed and all passengers are seated.
Right, 1 minute to go. It's interesting. Manchester.
Okay, Captain, all doors and hatches are closed. We're ready to connect.
Okay, LAMSO 1, taxi via Bravo and Alpha to runway 05 left, holding point Alpha 1, LAMSO 1.
Manchester has always been kind of like Amsterdam when it comes to the FPS issues. Depending on where you look, you've got proper FPS, otherwise it sucks. I mean, right now I'm pushing 37, 38. And the moment I look differently, it drops down to like 30. It's like somebody pulls a handbrake, man. It's just annoying. What is the flap speed? 80, 48.
The tug's connected and the bypass pin's installed. Release parking brake.
Hold your horses, Sonny. We're almost there.
Trim up.
Manchester traffic Skymatix 001, stand 52, push and start.
We're commencing pushback. Clear to start engines in sequence.
Before start procedure.
Before start procedure. Before start procedure complete. Ready for before
Start number 2 engine.
Lining up runway 05 left.
Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine. N2.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1
Ground to flight
engine.
deck, the pushback's complete. Set parking brake.
Turkish Airlines 9082.
We're disconnecting the tow. Stand by.
05 left.
Manchester traffic, Skymatix 459 with a taxi, 05 left via Echo,
25 and 2.
Alpha, hold short Alpha 1 for 1105 left.
KLM 171 lining up 05 left and wait.
Hello, Christopher. Yes. Yeah.
Tow is disconnected. Bypass pin has been removed. Hand signals to the right, and we'll see you next
Starter
time. Have a
cut
safe
out.
flight. Cheerio.
Engine start procedure complete.
Flaps 5.
Flaps 5.
Thank you. Before taxi procedure.
Before taxi procedure. Ready for before taxi procedure.
I thought that's what you're doing.
Before taxi procedure complete. I am ready for before taxi checklist. Taxi lights on.
Manchester traffic, Skymatix 001, taxi to holding point Alpha for via Juliet Kilo and Bravo and Alpha. Morning, Tommy.
KLM 171 taking off 05 left. KLM 101 passing 1,000 feet. Departed runway 05 left.
Yeah, that's XP realistic and the guy having a sneezing fit. You know, it doesn't happen that often, and it's kind of funny for me, so I do it. I mean, to Sims, good morning. You had me worried last night, huh? Yes. The guys that have followed me for a long time will know. We've had 1 or 2 guys come in here and sit with us in the room, and they fart live on air. It's so embarrassing because it's not me. And then we all just laugh about it.
Morning, everybody.
Morning, Uncle John.
Good morning.
Yes, Tommy. This is my basic, almost vanilla Explain 12 because I'm getting so many errors in my normal version with all my add-ons that I can't fly it. It's impossible to fly.
Out of interest, Nico, is anybody else using the AMD having similar issues?
Uncle John, I don't know. I haven't really seen many people complain about AMD graphics in Explain, but for sure, I've got a problem. And I seem to think it's more related. Look, it is definitely a Vulkan thing, so there is an element of laminar involved, but the guys doing all the add-ons are going to have to start updating their stuff seriously. Because, I mean, laminar is setting the pace. They're setting the standard. And if their pipe cannot handle the feed that it gets, you know, and gets overwhelmed, because that's literally what happens in my case, their Vulkan pipe just gets overwhelmed, then obviously the third-party guys need to come to the party, man.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, to some that, yeah, the reason I got worried is I didn't want you to feel offended when you were asked to just mute your mic, okay? And when you left, I actually got really worried. And then I saw you came back, so don't let it worry you. You know, it is just a little bit of an issue sometimes, you know, when we're trying to have a conversation and so on. So, no, anyway, I'm glad it worked out. I'm glad you came back and enjoyed the evening with us. So, don't let that put you off. Good morning, Amar. Christopher, that's funny. I've got 0 issues with the Avitab plug-in. I don't use much of these functions, to be honest. I mean, if you look at, you know, if you look at the basic functionality, I never come in here. I never ever use the Avitab as such. I don't have charts loaded in here. The only thing I really use with Avitab is just this facility, which I create myself anyway. You know, so I'm honest, I haven't had much issues. Have you actually checked that you are on the latest version? And the same goes for all the other plugins. I've seen guys complain about better pushback, and then they are still on the very first release. We've had like 20 updates already. You know, so you have to work through all the updates and the add-ons. Boundless scenery. I could not get any of my boundless scenery in the Manchester area to work, so I just disabled all of them. I didn't have the energy to go through each and every one of them. But I mean, not one of the boundless sceneries in and around the Manchester area that gets loaded when I try and spawn at EGCC, not one of them works. It actually tells you that it can't work in this version of Explain, kind of a thing. You know, it's a major obstacle that some of these guys are going to, you know, situations that they're in. We're going to have to look at lots of upgrades. You're going to have to look at lots of upgrades. Try and keep up. Try and keep, everything done. Christopher, in terms of finding updates, it's easy. You type in X space plane space Avitab, enter. In Google, not in Bing. Bing doesn't do that, but in Google search. Ne? Then the very first one that pops up is usually your forum page where you get the actual developer page. No, I'm into Sims now. Don't panic about stuff like that. We're all friends, eh? I think I panicked as well. Like I said, obviously, I don't want to offend anybody, but I'm glad you came back. I'm glad it all worked out.
I am offended.
I'm offended that you are offended. Get over it.
I know, I'm offended as well.
Yeah, because he said it on air. You see? It's funny.
Give the guys a heads up over tomorrow night as well.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that when you're in the air. Right, Manchester traffic, Skymatix 001, lining up, taking off at runway 05 left. Before takeoff procedure. Forgot about that.
Before takeoff procedure. Runway 05 left confirmed. On runway 05 left. Before takeoff procedure complete. Ready for before takeoff checklist. Stabilized.
Toga. Don't know if anybody's waiting there, it's not important.
Takeoff thrust set.
Morning, Matt.
89.
Yeah, enjoy the beta. Just be careful, if possible, rather do it on a second copy. Or be prepared to roll back or disable a lot of things, because there are issues on my system, and I don't wish it on anybody.
Positive rate. Acceleration altitude.
See, I got my trees back, Uncle John.
Say again?
I got my trees back.
Excellent.
Yeah, and when things go wrong, I promise you, I mean, I've got an absolute mountain of things to work through to determine what is it that's causing it. It's crazy. When I look at everything I've loaded in my X-Plane, and it's not even a patch compared to what I had in X-Plane 11. It's just crazy how much stuff you load in to make it look pretty and nice and work nice.
Well, I'm back up 100% now. 12-1.
Flaps up and set.
The MC page working.
Nice. I mean, to some, have a good sleep, man. Have a good night. We'll talk in the morning. Before you go, just take note, there is an event. Uncle John?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Hold on a second. I'm thinking about the EHEH event in Canada. Which one are you thinking about?
Canada, tomorrow night.
Okay, but who organized that? I'm not aware of that one.
I thought it was Jordan.
No, I've got the one in my planned flights is next week, May the 26th.
In which case, my apologies, sir.
Okay, I almost made a mistake there. Because I mean, that's the only one I know of. So, okay, fine, fair enough. Go sleep. I'm into Sims. We'll talk later. Yeah, that's why I use X-Organizer, Christopher, because I can easily enable, disable something, you know. And the easiest way of doing it is to just disable all the plugins and all the scenery, anything that's not laminar, okay? And then you start enabling them one by one until you find the culprit,
Transition
until you
altitude.
figure out which one crashes you out, you know, or which one overloads Vulkan. And if you look at what Beta 2 has done to my graphics card, I'm using the RX 6700 XT from AMD with 12 gig VRAM. If I spawn at Manchester in my other one, I run out of VRAM. The card just can't cope. It's just impossible because it runs at 99% on the GPU and it's like 3/4 full on the VRAM. It just can't cope. You know, so I'm a bit worried about that, to be honest. And then that's when I get the Vulkan issues. You know, that the settings are too high on the one end and then it runs out of memory or it just crashes Vulkan. And literally, as you can see, this is the vanilla laminar X-plane, or very vanilla, almost 100% default. There's no issue. Exactly, Tommy. That's one of the best inventions ever for X-plane, for any sim. I miss my ortho, but what can we do now? The moment I put ortho in my second copy, I lose all my trees. It just dies. It works in the other one, but not in this version of X-plane. Tommy, I'm using active Sky XP12. I better actually go check that I put it on manual weather now that you... Yeah, manual interweather. Yeah, so it's 100% active Sky weather, this.
That looks still as if it needs refreshing, Nico.
Well, every time I see Active Sky give an update, you see the aircraft bounce. It literally bounced just now. Everybody should have seen that. It's weird. I believe Active Sky also needs to update, just like xEnviro does, just like everybody else, you know. So that should go away eventually.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches off.
I have to take my hat off to Lamina for this release.
Yeah, there seems to be a good one, a really good one. Omega, good morning. Yeah, well, Tommy, hang tight with that one. Don't do it. Don't do it yet, or make a second copy of Explain and then do it like me. Because if anything goes wrong, like now, if I did not have this second copy or the ability to make one, I would have been stuck with FS 2020. You know, you would have seen me fly that one this morning.
I don't know whether there's any value in this, Nico. What I do is once I've got a copy that's working absolutely 100%, make a copy of that.
Yeah. Yeah, for beta purposes, it's better to have a clean or almost clean system. But what you are doing, obviously, is looking after yourself in terms of a backup, which is 100% cool. So another thing I want to tell you guys is above 10,000 foot, that's where I set up my hybrid active sky. This is actually Laminar's their own real world weather now. So below 10,000, active sky is dominant. Above 10,000, because I'm running hybrid mode, we switch over to real weather, and active sky does that automatically. We don't have to worry about it. Omega, I think Zibo needs to review the script for that, because I've also seen a couple of guys say that it's not saving all the switches. So my recommendation to you is go put a very detailed post on the forum so that you can work through it. You know, it's not easy when you've got a full-time job and a family to go through 1,000 lines of script when somebody could have just said to you, okay, well, when I do this, this happen. When I do this, this does not happen. You know, maybe put some screenshots together, help the guy out, you know, go make a post and explain to him which ones work, which ones don't work, and it's just going to make it so much easier to get a fix out of him. Yeah, Tommy, it's big, man. It's going to take some time. Those are the kind of operations I leave at night, you know, when I go to bed, switch it on and go sleep. Tomorrow morning it's done. You know, I don't know when it finishes overnight, I don't care, but it doesn't waste my time.
Kevin is not available today.
No, probably with his wife. Yeah, I almost didn't make it either, because like I said earlier, I don't know if you were here to hear me, but I've already had to deal with customers myself this morning, so life. Yeah, you got your plans and then next moment everything changes. Well, at least we are 6 people flying together today. Just for your information, quickly, there we have our little train building up. Uncle John leading the charge. Uncle John,
Yes, sir.
make sure you remove all the obstacles.
Of course.
Okay, you want a smooth landing.
To level off.
There we go, we're in cruise. Guys, I'm gonna go organize myself some coffee. So you guys are welcome to do the same. I'll be back shortly, okay? Morning, Magnus. You just came in time to hear me talk about the coffee. I'll be back 5 minutes or so, guys.
descending.
I'm back. I hope you
Yeah,
guys got
I'm
your
back.
coffee. Yeah, thank you.
I'm descending, Nico. This is very strange situation.
Why?
Because descending.
Okay. Morning, Steve. Yeah, well, as long as you fixed your legs list, you should be fine. If you don't fix your legs list, you're going to end up doing all kinds of weird things. Hey, we've got Tower online.
Yes. 131.005.
Oh, give me a second.
Eindhoven Tower is on 9.
131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.005. 131.
Nico,
Yeah, yeah.
your title is still available. I will be back soon. It's written there.
I took it off just now. Took it off.
Oh.
Because, see, what happened is, just as I came and sat down, my daughter came and asked me a question. So, yeah, I just figured I'd leave it there another minute.
Okay.
Right, okay, I'm going to start my descent planning and stuff quick. I haven't flown into Eindhoven in a long time, so this is going to be fun.
Uncle John,
Yes, sir.
what are you going to prefer after landing? West apron or east apron? And also civil apron.
Never heard a word of that. Ain't got a
There
clue.
are three aprons. There are three aprons.
No, we need to go to the one from taxiway Lima 1 or Lima 2. So the way we come in, you're going to run through completely and then turn off at the end to go to the right.
Okay, then we are going to use entire runway.
We might as well, yes.
Good.
So right until the
There is
end.
no speed brake, there is no reverse. Maybe I can use reverse.
Yeah, idle reverse and auto brake 1. I'll also tone down my auto brake a little bit. We can always step on the brake to help it stop. ILS frequency 10975.
I shall come off on Lima 1 right to the end.
This is going to be interesting without reverses.
Exactly.
Yeah, and flaps 3 landing. I'm going to push the limit.
Yeah, Steve on stream says you paid for it, use it. It's like that video that was floating on Facebook a few years ago with the Russians taking off in Australia somewhere and they almost didn't make it, and the caption on the video was also, we paid for the runway, we used the runway.
He's 100% correct.
Descent procedure.
Oh, this coffee is nice. My wife ended up making it for me because I ended up helping my daughter, you see. So it was a mutually beneficial transaction, and she made it quite strong. I like it.
In order to catch you, I wanna enter to hold.
Why do you want to catch anybody?
We need to land all together.
No, man. It's going to be difficult, to be honest.
Only once.
It's going to be really a problem if there's ATC. It's going to tell you to go around. So rather not break up the separation. Use the separation.
But there are lots of distance between Kevin and you. Kevin and I, sorry.
Information Bravo is active. Okay. Go around altitude 3000 and minimums 274. Hey.
I told the traffic officer 982 hold Vatan at stop intersection in 8000.
Approach top of descent.
Steve, I think that was when I was making or getting coffee. I don't have any FPS drop. I mean, look at my FPS and I'm still over the channel. Most FPS drops happen when you face EHEM, you know, Amsterdam. So I'm not really facing it. I've got Amsterdam on kind of like my 4 o'clock. So I'm kind of facing it, but not really. Somewhere there. Yeah, so the quick answer is no, I didn't. Oh ja, off schedule. Sorry hoor. Look at that weather. Look at that weather.
Tangerous.
Yeah.
I catch the urine. This is beautiful.
Seems to be dissipating quite a bit. Yeah, it's gone. Damn it.
Anti-ice required, Nico.
I'll keep an eye on it. Morning, Jet Power. All good in you?
It is raining like cats and dogs here.
Dave, I reserve the right to remain silent on that question. I don't know. He is busy vectoring himself back into position, so he should be fine.
Cabin is now secure for landing, Nico.
Alright, okay. Jet Power, that is my gift that came with the livery. So whoever paints the livery needs to do that, okay? I'm not a livery painter, so I haven't got the foggiest cooking clue how they do it, but somewhere there must be a texture that they can modify that goes and sits there. Good luck, Hakan. Enjoy.
Danke schön.
Eyvallah.
Eyvallah.
You got it. Ja, fly sim. Fly sim 24 made this livery. He changed the bezel. You see, he's got some stuff on there as well. He changed that. I forgot to change my cup of coffee. I want my cappuccino back. I'll go do that later. It's not important. Yeah, he did a decent job, eh? Really nice job, yeah. Obviously, the big trick is what he did on the outside. If you guys would like a copy of this livery, it's going to be obviously slightly different because this is personalized for me, but the main idea is there. You can get this on x-plane.to under the Zibo livery section. There is a one that he made for you guys as well, so you can fly it if you want.
Nico, information Charlie on board on tower for your information.
Dankie, Hakan. Now there's a couple of nice screenshots in there.
Visibility is low.
Ja.
Yeah.
I'm in the approach, guys.
Me too.
Yeah,
Speed
I'm not.
minimum.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're doing, but you're doing the wrong approach, yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I'm 100% sure.
Yep.
You're doing all the things wrong. So I'm on the base leg now, and I'm going in.
Okay, I made speed minimum.
And we'll do the debrief after this.
Yeah.
No. Okay, visibility gone.
This is not what we agreed in before, guys?
Yeah, exactly.
On the web it is a very strange combination of your flying paths.
Yes. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Who is right now?
Uncle John and Hakan did not follow the plan. They made their own plans. And the rest of...
Erwin is right?
Yes, Owen is right.
I was too high, Nico, that's why I had a problem.
Yeah, but you also didn't follow the path. You never took out the legs.
You need to divert, Hakan.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches on.
Divert, Hakan, divert.
Okay.
It was a good idea to stay at the departure airport and wait what happened here.
If you watch my video, And if you recall before the stream, I don't know if you were in the room, I actually briefed everybody on the problem with this approach. And I warned everybody, do not follow the green line. There is a overlap. You have to take out one of the waypoints in the leg list, because what effectively happened is now Hakan and Uncle John went straight on with the green line, and then it took them to the other side of the runway. Then they turned and they flew over the runway straight ahead, and now they've got to vector themselves to come back. Whereas if they had just taken out the waypoint in the leg list, executed again, they would have been on the path that we are on, and everybody else that actually followed the path, you see. So it's just one waypoint that's basically interfered, that's all. And it's caused chaos now, because we've got low visibility. It's difficult. I mean, if you look at the stream of the guys flying there, it is low visibility, it's difficult, it's dangerous and all. And having to vector yourself now can be quite a challenge, because you've got a work overload. It's the best way to describe it. A complete work overload now.
Yeah, I can see the low visibility on the stream.
Yeah, even for me. Look, I mean, we're getting into the clouds now. Thank you, Tommy.
You made too much changes today.
I'm inbound. I'm inbound landing. I'm landing. I got a clearance now.
Okay, we have solved the problem. I'm orbiting right now. There is no problem anymore.
Thanks, Hakan. Sorry, Piotr. You got.
No, I just wait for the finish. Talking. I just said that it is good idea. It was good idea to stay at home
and check it out first,
because it was too much changes, and I had not much time to make it.
Understand. I understand.
I've got the runway inside, I think. Nearly.
Let's hope.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I've got it inside. Yeah, I got it inside.
Time with Erwin and talk about everything and learning something, and all the time I was with him on his stream.
Gotcha.
So good luck, gentlemen.
Tower, good day. This is Turkish Airlines Minor 82, information charter receipt. And ILS to establish for runway 03.
Next 1 hour,
Turkish 982, Eindhoven, good morning. Runway 03, could be approach.
Approaching transition.
Dave is ahead of me. I need to slow down massively now. I'm probably gonna have to vector myself as well. And just as I look away to help myself here, you land. I missed it. Can you believe it?
KLM 101.
Transition level.
Excite the runway at Lima 2, KLM 101.
KLM 171, thank you. Taxi stand Sierra 1.
Taxi stand Sierra 1, KLM 101.
Confirm Sierra 11, KLM 17.
Sierra 11, KLM 101.
Okay, I need to break away. Me and Dave are gonna have a collision if I don't move. No ways they'll allow us to land like this. Right, frequencies. Minimas courses. Perfect. 2000 in the box. Cabin is secure. Landing lights on. Flaps is 5.
3 miles inbound.
Erwin, you did your land perfectly, so it was good choice to choose you as a teacher during this flight.
Cool. Can I mention something? Not to embarrass you, but to brag about you, okay? The first time Owen flew with us, he did a cartwheel on the landing, okay? It was spectacular. Owen, I'm proud of you. You did well. You've learned a lot. You've grown, man. Just shows you what can be done with a bit of determination and practice, you know?
Yeah. Thanks to you, eh?
Yeah, thank you. At the end of the day, you're the one that's in control. But it was spectacular. I will never forget that day. We had so much fun. It was crazy.
I went upside down, remember, in that village?
Yes. Yeah.
I still fly upside down.
459, thank you.
Yeah.
Yesterday there was a Red Bull racing.
Negative, my fault. Skymatix 459, continue approach from Visit.
Because the many lessons that was from him. Yeah, I learned much more from him.
No problem. Right, I'll extend my downwind a little bit, yeah.
Runway vacated Turkish 982.
Turkish 982, thank you. Taxi stand Sierra 9.
Sierra 9, Turkish 982.
Put my hand up, I'm in the right pink seat out of that.
No problem. Right, let's go back down there.
459, runway 03, clear the land, winds 290 degrees at 3 knots. Take it easy.
Wait, copy, Skymatix 459.
Eindhoven Tower, Skymatix 001. We're on the localizer for runway 03. We have information Charlie on board and inbound.
Skymatix001 Eindhoven Tower, good morning. Information Delta is now current. Runway 03. Continue approach.
I'll continue to approach and update my ATIS. Thank you, sir. Skymatix001.
Skymatix 459, thank you. Descent Sierra 5. Good.
Yeah.
That's information Bravo, eh?
No, he's changed to Delta now. He's on Delta. I had
Delta?
Charlie. Yeah.
I can't. It's on Bravo in my case.
No, do a new request. Refresh.
I'll do that.
There's Delta information now.
Yeah.
Skymatix 001,
Yeah.
number 1, runway 03, clear to land, wind 290 degrees at 3 knots, vacate limit.
Skymatix001, clear to land, and we'll vacate to the right. Skymatix001. We're at 12 DME, so take it easy.
I think we made it.
Yeah, I see currently the ceiling is 500 foot. Our minimum is 274, so we're just gonna break through. If active sky is accurate. Magnus, you here?
So ceiling is lower and lower from minute to minute.
It looks like it.
Yeah, it's pouring now.
I'm here.
I can't imagine what will happen if I would be the last one of your group.
Oh yeah. But then the sun is shining again.
Yeah, the showers are quick over. Magnus, I just wanted to mention what we spoke on text, okay? I've got 2 explains. This one, xEnviro works really nicely in this one because there's not many add-ons. The problem comes in the pipe can't handle, the Vulcan pipe can't handle everything. Because there's too many add-ons, too many plugins, too many sceneries and everything. And the moment I change a single setting, it just crashes. To the point where yesterday it refused to even start up anymore. I couldn't even get into an actual flight. You see the screen load, kind of like what it looks now. You get in the cockpit and the next moment it's just Vulcan. And then in the graphic setting it tells me that I've run out of VRAM. Just don't have VRAM anymore. And I've got 12 gig VRAM.
Is that the test version or latest public version?
No, it's the test, the beta 2. Both of my explains are beta 2. But what I'm saying is without all...
xEnviro.
Yeah, no, it's 1.33. That test version, the last test version I got wasn't good for me. I couldn't get clouds in it at all. I just had little shimmers things. So I'll have to go and test that one now in the new explain beta.
Gotcha.
Andre, if you're watching, if there is a newer version, that would maybe also help. Yeah. Oh, guess what? I'm sitting here talking to you and I'm not actually paying attention. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make this now.
Have you pressed the approach already?
No, forgot. I'm sitting chatting.
Oops.
Sorry. Need to concentrate big time now. Diving like a cowboy again. And I'm off center again.
1,000.
Hope I make it. Otherwise it's another blinking go around for me. It's just because I was now sitting chatting. Ah, there's the ground, you see.
Nice.
500. 400.
500. Clear to land runway 03. Ready for landing checklist.
Flaps, unstable.
trying to get the stability back. All right,
You need to
so
go left, left, left.
yeah, I'm looking
Go
for
left.
it. There it is.
Left, left, left.
Yes.
Bank angle. Bank angle. Approaching decision height.
Yeah, cowboy style.
Got it. Got it. It's long enough.
200.
I hope.
Think rate. Think rate. 100.
Yeah, full of the brakes.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Well, that was hard, but we made it. Oops, sorry guys. We'll organize the chiropractors for you later.
Bank angle check.
Yeah, we got everything. Yeah. Almost, Dave. No. You had a good pilot on board. Oh, there is lots of time to stop this little aircraft.
Yeah.
60 knots.
Sweaty hands now, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. I promise you, I'm sweating.
Nice landing. Really
Nico,
not bad
maybe you
this
should
time.
make the additional group named Sky Cowboys or
Yes.
Cowboys Virtual Airline. I'll be the first person who will join them.
Excellent. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, of course.
Runway vacated, Skymatix 001.
Pushback 001, thank you. Taxi stand Sierra 2.
Sierra 2, Skymatix 001.
Flaps up and set.
Oh my goodness. We are alive. That's about all we can say. I am thankful. Yeah, I'm thankful we do not have that FPS meter in here, because that was probably a good 500 feet per minute slam.
Any traffic in the air from Skymatix?
Yeah,
Oh,
Anthony.
John's. Oh, John
are you-
spawned.
But I think it is not possible to wait from my side to Anthony because he's away.
Yeah, he's still away. Morning, Joris. Goeiemorgen. Dankie. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for your service. We've
Nico,
got Tower on stream. Sorry, Hakan.
I have a question. Are you going to be available for flight tonight?
I don't know. I'll have to speak to the wife, and she's not here, so we'll have to find out.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I got to go. Thank you very much for this beautiful flight.
Thank you, sir.
See you later.
Oh, you're not being there for the debrief, Hakan?
It is not required because I solved the problem professionally.
yeah, it's a good answer, Hakan.
Cheers, Hakan.
Yeah, I have obeyed the rules.
All
There is
stations,
no
all
problem.
stations. Eindhoven is closing Monte Unicorn 122 decimal.
Thank you,
Thank you very
Joris.
much for the ATC.
Thank you. Thanks for ATC. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, what a surprise. Sorry, Magnus. Nice chatting with you, but I almost made a mess there, man.
Yep.
I wanted to interfere. I wanted to interfere in that discussion, but I thought, well, he can do two things at once.
Well, to a point, yes.
He showed us several times, so.
Yeah. Daar is hy nou.
Ready for
File this
shutdown
flight.
procedure.
Do you like it so cozy to me, John?
Sorry, Owen, what did you say?
Do you like it so cozy on the right of me?
No comment, sir. No comment.
Cozy, isn't it?
No comment.
Okay.
All
Did
right.
you have
Well,
your photograph already?
I have. Yes, I have. So we lost Hakan. Anthony is a wee while out. Let's see how far he is. I don't want to leave him just like that unless he's still very far out. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Anthony, sorry, brother. We'll show you on screen next time. Hope you guys have a good Saturday, and we'll chat with you guys soon again. Hakan has now already left. I'm seriously in need of more flying, so I'm going to try and ask the wife if there is a chance. If there is family time, obviously family time wins. So then we'll see you tomorrow morning, and we'll fly out of here somewhere again. Okay, but have a look out for us on all the platforms, and then you'll see what happens. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend.
Thank you, Nico. Nico, a quick word before you disappear.
Yeah.